Hi, my name's Karam, and I'm one of the co-founders of Wi-Fi Dabba. Today is a special day. We finally get to show you what we've been working on over the last couple of months. Today, we get to show you a slice of something really special. So this is our Wi-Fi Dabba development test board. This represents 5 years of learning of deploying thousands of routers across India. This is what the future of Wi-Fi routers should look like. And the best way to describe why this is something special is to compare it to what's out there already. This is the standard generic router that you get from either your ISP or whatever was on sale at Amazon. These things were invented decades ago. They're in sore need of an upgrade. You know how life dramatically changed when this got upgraded to this? Well, we're going to do the same for routers. The goal is to make this upgrade into this. This dev board is running a 6-core Intel CPU. A powerful CPU is important if you want to run lots of programs concurrently. This graph shows the number of large programs that the Dabba can run concurrently versus the number of programs that best-selling routers in the market can do today. The next thing we did was add 8 gigs of RAM with high-speed DDR4 bandwidth. Some of the best Wi-Fi routers in the market today ship with only 512 MB of RAM. This graph tells you the whole story, us versus them. We've added a terabyte of M.2 storage for insanely fast read and write speeds. This matters if you want to chew through a lot of data. Storage on the Dabba is nearly 1,000 times better than the best routers being sold in the market today. Dabba ships with the latest generation of Wi-Fi 6 chipset. Wi-Fi 6 uses both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequencies simultaneously to achieve better throughput to devices, and of course, it's got gigabit Ethernet ports. Wi-Fi Dabba runs Dabba OS. It's a full-fat distribution of Linux. It brings server-grade networking, multitasking, and security. So let me show you what the Dabba can do. The Dabba is controlled entirely through the Dabba app. Over here, it's showing us that everything's A-OK and the system's running just fine. You can see the network status is good, signal strength is strong, there's one device connected, Wi-Fi is running, and we've got a good speed test. We can also see that just by providing your home Wi-Fi, the power of the Dabba is barely being used. CPU usage is at 3%, basically all of the RAM is free, and there's a ton of storage available. Let me show you how we're going to put those resources to good use. The first thing we're going to do is go to the App Store and install Helium Wi-Fi. This is going to make our router broadcast a public Wi-Fi signal that anyone can use. When we go back, we see there's a new list on the screen called tokens, and Helium Wi-Fi shows up. Before we get into that, let me demonstrate how the public Wi-Fi works. The user experience is familiar to pretty much everyone. It mostly feels the same as signing on to airport Wi-Fi when you're traveling. A pop-up appears and it presents plans that they can purchase. Hotspot owners, of course, will be able to customize prices and currencies according to their region. In this example, we're using rupees and GB. I'm going to select the 100 GB for 100 rupees plan. Hotspot owners will be able to customize payment methods for fiat and a variety of crypto wallets. For this example, I'm going to use a simulated version of UPI, our local payment system in India. Once I enter my PIN, the payment is made and I'm connected. Let's just open YouTube to see that we've got internet access. And yep, it's that simple. Let's get back to the app. You can see in the details here that the public Wi-Fi signal is up and running, and it's got some basic stats and everything looks good. We can see that we've had one user on the network. They've purchased 100 GB and used about 130 MB or so. And you can see in our rewards that we get some tokens for connecting to the network, some tokens for getting the first user, and some for the purchase of data. So now we've got rewards that we received for participating in the network and sharing our bandwidth like a good internet citizen. Let's head back to the App Store. Let's take a look at an app that takes advantage of the 1 TB of storage in the Dabba. There are a great number of file storage crypto projects like IPFS, Arweave, and even Storage. Their goal is to provide a permanent, distributed, and easy way to store NFTs and other data on-chain. With one tap, we've installed Storage, and now you can see that Storage is on the token list. When we dive in, you'll notice that we have allocated 500 GB of our 1 TB drive to Storage. Our node is currently waiting for validation. Once the node is validated, Storage will start using the space we've provided, and we'll earn tokens in return. Let's talk about IoT capabilities. The Dabba can run more than just software. It can interact with the world around you. So you install Home Assistant with a single tap, and you can see not all apps have tokens associated with them. So let's do a quick demo of Home Assistant on Dabba. As you can see here, we've pre-configured a light switch. We've got a couple of sensors. I'm just going to do a simple lights on, lights off, and yeah, you get the idea. The two key aspects that make a good VPN is security and diversity. Instead of paying for a VPN, we should be getting paid for providing a node. And if you use the VPN, you should have the greatest number of hops and endpoints possible. On Dabba, with one click, you can get the best of all worlds. A high number of nodes and a great deal of security. We love developers and we're really excited to see what they build on the Dabba. We'll be providing developers a powerful sandbox to build their applications in with deep system-level access. Developers now have an entirely new class of device to program for with the Dabba. There's one last demo we'd like to do for you to demonstrate the capabilities of the Dabba. This is a purely test setup with an in-house custom 5G cell. It's an experiment at the moment. But that right there is another test development board of the Dabba. It's connected to a small 5G cell, and what's remarkable is that this Dabba is running a 5G core suite of applications. That Dabba is powerful enough and capable enough to power a small 5G network entirely on its own. We've designed this thing to be an extensible platform for the future.